I'm a school teacher. I'm a substitute teacher. I was late because I was getting drunk in the car park. Sue me. Actually don't, because I'm on a school teacher salary and I can't afford it. It's been a very long time since I was in school because I'm an adult and life just flies by and then one day you're dead. Remember that. These students are being very good. They're sitting silently. They're checking out my badonk. Which is, oh wait, no, because I said students. This is university, they're of age, don't cancel me. Icky school hot takes. Not to criticize or anything, Robin, you've done a fantastic job, but I feel like maybe we could have been a bit more creative with Icky school. You know? University. That's such a good one. Why didn't we call it that? Trademark, that's ours now. Homework. Chat was asked to give their hot takes. I'm reading it. I don't know. I'm new. I'm a substitute. I don't know the lesson plan. I haven't read it. I was drinking in my car. I'll be grading the class's hot takes on how well it is argued and whether or not I agree. I probably won't because you're all insane. I doubt that I will agree with any of you. Cereal should always come before milk. Strong start. Strong start. Is this cereal? Because that looks like little goldfish crackers. I mean, I'm just gonna say, if you have granola as your cereal, like I do, it does not get all wet and soggy. It's a very robust cereal. It's very crunchy. It's hard and it is nice in the mouth. No. I don't want to play these games, okay? Shut up. You know what I meant. Shut up. I don't think before I talk. This person gets an A. This person gets an A++, an A, an S. Do we give out S's in school? It doesn't matter. I'm the teacher. You get an S+. Invincible is kind of mid, and I'm tired of it being glazed everywhere I go. Stream is cancelled. School is cancelled. Everyone go home. That is ridiculous. You shut your mouth, you idiot, you dummy. I think that the level of attention Invincible gets is incredibly disproportionate to how successful it is at doing what it sets out to do. What it set out to do was be an animated show for Amazon that makes them money and gets attention. So technically, it did fantastic at that, which is proportional to what it intended to do, which is make money. So you are wrong. And you are stupid and dumb. I think the show took off because it told a very powerful story between a father and son in season 1 and has failed to match that expectation ever since then. Okay, my guy, my dude, my them be, my she, her, I don't know your pronouns, okay? This ain't no woke school. There is a source material to this show. You suck and you're dumb, okay? You're getting kicked out of the school. The numerous characters' stories aren't really that interesting to follow, except a few such as Debbie. What? That's like the most boring one. No. I disagree with you and I'm in charge. Get out. Get out of the class. Go. You're gone. You're ejected. Block them, ban them, take away their money, take away their cards, tariff them. 25% tariff on them for being terrible and wrong and having bad opinions. F for fail. That's an E. Wait, what? Be gone. Demon. Eggs belong on pizza. Okay. What form? Because the form that they're in now, absolutely no way. Not a boiled egg. I've had a pizza with like, I guess like a poached egg. That's quite common in the UK. It's like in the center. And in Italy I had one. I'm pretty sure I had one in Milan. But this is not normal. I'm open to this. I'm willing to learn. Eggs on pizza might sound unconventional. No, sounds pretty normal. But they elevate the dish in both flavor and texture. A runny yolk adds a rich, this is like smut. A runny yolk adds a rich, velvety sauce that enhances every bite, complementing the savory ingredients like cheese, meats, and vegetables. This is ridiculous. I agree with you, except the way it's been presented in these photos is abhorrent. Who wants a boiled egg in their pizza? You want this is disgusting. Who's putting a boiled egg on their pizza? On their white sauce pizza? This is vile. I will give you a B. You get a B for boobies. Peeing in the sink or the shower should be a crime. Yes. 1000%. Yes. Depends if you're showering. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Peeing in either the sink or in the shower is absolutely disgusting. Yes, a toilet is literally meant for peeing in, or just do it against a tree or on the grass outside. Correct. Other people may need to use that sink or stand in that same shower. It's just gross. You get an A, by the way. You get an A. Nobody should pee. We're not. All right. Technically, we should all be living outside in shrubbery, and we should be hunting animals and eating berries and shit that we forage, okay? Technically. But we don't do that because we have evolved past it, and we now have the burden of consciousness, and we have to make some tough decisions and be respectful and keep society upheld, and that means don't pee in the shower or the bath or the sink. Peeing anywhere beside a toilet inside a house is barbaric? Yes. Agreed. Thank you. Okay. What is next? Peeing in the sink or the shower is perfectly fine and normal. Broad spectrum of fans that I have here. Okay. Pee is 96% water, and unless present with a UTI, is sterile. Drink it then. Drink it. Why don't you use it as sustenance? Save water. Save the planet. Drink your own pee. It can also be completely washed with one rinse of any waterproof surface. Go outside and live in a cave. There are things that we could do, but we don't do. You could drunk drive. You could smoke 50 cigarettes a day. Most people don't do those things. Permission to hit bong, teacher. Permission granted. Everyone light one up. You get an F and you're dropped out of school. Tariff, 30% tariff. Wonton is better than bolognese. 58% tariff. Not even reading it. Not even reading it. I don't care. You fail. I don't know how I did that. What button does that? Whoa! Are there more? Whoa! This is awesome. I'm gonna press the C key and I predict that it's gonna clap. Fireworks. Why not? I'm gonna press every key and then we'll move on. This is very important. That's so pathetic. I'm doing that again. Mic drop. Scrap from Ice Age will solo any being, real or fictional. Okay, I'm actually interested. I am genuinely interested. Power. Okay, this is good. I would stop on, if I was scrolling reels, I would stop to get this information I would need to know. He, along with his acorn, have split a mountain in half with a light tap. He has lifted up a boulder bigger than him. That is true, I remember that. He places acorn in the ground with minimal force, ending with land masses being shifted. I'm on board. Keep going, keep cooking. Durability. Is this his body? He has been stretched around the Earth's core and then spat out perfectly fine. Haven't we all? He has escaped from a black hole with no side effects. How many movies have they made? I thought there was like 3 of them. There's 5? Oh my god. Why is there black holes and stuff? He's welded Excalibur. I am on board. I completely agree with you. I'm on board. I agree with you. You get an A+ for it being interesting and within my wheelhouse of things that I understand. Charizard suck. Whoa, buddy. Hold on. He's a big dragon. Chill out. Why does Charizard suck, you may ask? Charizard is probably the most popular Pokemon. I don't know if that's true. Is it? I thought Pikachu was the most popular Pokemon. It gets everything. 2 Megas, a G-Ma... Okay, I'm confused. A roll in Gen 7, and absurdly expensive Pokemon cards. Nerd alert. Nerd. Hey, class, everyone shout nerd and, like, point. Nerd. Thanks, class. Actually, it's a geek. Everyone point at Babushki and say nerd. Also tariff, 10% for talking out in class. Because of Chatot, Pokemon get no love. Tell me what Chatot has gotten since its special feature that was removed because people abused it too much.
Come down, Snevic hospitality. I'll come out my house and I'll break your f***ing legs.
It's overrated and overloved. Other people, it's a big dragon, it's cool, fire, rah, kids like it. I'm pretty sure Pikachu is the most popular Pokemon, okay? So your whole argument is completely invalid. You get a 0, yes, now we're in numbers, and you get tariffed 4%. If that orange is called an orange, then why the hell isn't a banana named a yellow? I don't really know, but I don't feel like this is an argument. That's like a Reddit shower thought. I'm gonna go on r/shower thoughts and see if that's there. If an orange is called an orange, why isn't a lemon called a yellow? That's close enough. 100% tariff. My fiance should let me spend our wedding fund on Warhammer. There are 2 wolves inside me. Both of them are kissing. There is a part of me that thinks this is kind of cool and funny, and then there is the girl part of me who takes this seriously and is very offended. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let you say your points. Weddings last no, I'm not on board. I 100% disagree with you. Weddings last 1 day. Shut up. How about enjoy the happiest day? I just completely and utterly disagree with that take. I think it is very sad and it misses the entire point. Warhammer lasts forever, at least until I get bored with one army and buy another. Marriage also lasts until you die. Warhammer gives me joy, purpose, and tiny soldiers in power armor. That's romance. You don't deserve this. It should have been me. You don't deserve to have got to this point. You get 98% tariff and also get out. Banned. Completely banned. Hi, Icky, guy who wants to spend wedding fund on Warhammer here. I presented my argument to my fiancé and she had a similar... No way. Is that real? I thought it was a bit. Did you actually do that? Is that actually true? Did you genuinely tell your fiancé that you wanted to spend the money on Warhammer? I'm very invested in that. I'm so invested. You did it as a bit. Okay. The tariff can be lowered. Only slightly. No retaliatory tariffs will be accepted in the class either, okay? Classes from the X-Men should be bold or way weaker than other heroes. What? Does his flaccid peen become solid metal? Does he get rock hard straight away? Can he like get rock hard in that form? He can move, so that would mean he probably could, right? I might have to research this in my own time. Anybody got any links that would help? This is F-take, 100% tariff. Gen 2 of Pokemon is not a good generation and is only beloved by players because it's one of the first they played. Totodile is a treasure to the world. How dare you? There are barely any interestingly / strong Pokemon in the Johto region. Instead, you have to wait until you get to Kanto in the post-game to catch them. Can someone tell me more Gen 2 Pokemon? Because I only know Totodile. What? These are good ones. Bayleaf, Hoothoot. I like Hoothoot. Pichu. Ah, this is the one where they like... Okay, this is like a very niche reference. There were these weird little plastic Pokemon collectible things that they sold. Ah, I found them. They were called WAPs. They were called WAPs. Focus. These things. Okay, and you got like shiny ones and you got like non-shiny special ones, and then you collected them and they were Gen 2. They had a bunch of Gen 2 Pokemon, and that means that I like this. And I think that this is an L take. You get a D for dumbass, and you get tariffed 29%. We've had a very informative class today. We've had a very interesting class. I don't know, arguing is bad? That's not true. I don't think that's true. Okay, thank you, class. We have had a lovely lesson. You've been such wonderful students. I haven't been able to see straight the entire time because when I went on my break, I drank myself into oblivion because I lost gambling in the bathroom again. So I'm gonna have to leave the school, and your regular teacher, Icky, will be back next class, which is tomorrow, by the way. I will be streaming tomorrow. Oh my god, tangent. I have decided that I'm gonna commit to the date stream. You know the bit that we did as like a funny haha? I'm gonna commit to it. I want to make it happen. I'm gonna stream on my phone, and I'm gonna put it down facing me, and I'm just gonna eat my food. But I don't know when. But I want it to be a thing. No, I will be on a date, but you will also be there. Like, you will be there. But you will be there too. Chat can decide what I say. That's funny. Maybe. Imagine doing that on a first date. That's a power play. Yeah, you can pick my order. You can pick if I put out or not. Okay, I should leave. Bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here and being kind to me. Good night, everyone. I wish I could do those like things like the mic drop thing on this screen. I might. All right. Everyone shut up. Class will resume. The lecture will resume. Mic drop.